Mix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Under Lee and Lou, President Biden holds his first cabinet meeting the day after unveiling a $2.3 trillion jobs, infrastructure, and green energy proposal, which he says will
put hundreds of thousands of people to work, line workers, electricians, and laborers.
But the price tag, one of the things drawing criticism.
A mere 25% actually goes towards basic infrastructure itself. Now, over the next 15 years, money would be pumped into other areas like renewable energy, affordable housing, and combating climate change, not your traditional roads and bridges and waterways. So getting bipartisan support is not going to be easy.
Fox's Griff Jenkins, and a setback for some Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine production after a mistake at a plant in Baltimore contaminated up to 15 million doses. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning. It is a Thursday morning, Mix 1041, and good morning to all of you here, 703. Morning, Bridget. That's still your name? Well,
Why are you being so nice?
Well, I'm not. Well, I wasn't here yesterday because I stayed up and watched my UCLA Bruins advance to their first Final Four in 13 years.
Oh,
so I am wearing. Now, I wore a UCLA shirt earlier this week, but as I want to point out, if you're watching on the Mix TV earlier this week, this is a different shirt.
that one's been worn a few times.
So this is the original. So and it'll probably be over Saturday night. We're playing number one overall seed Gonzaga, but
Never know.
But who knows? And they don't care. So they just
madness.
Yeah, it is. I mean, So anyway, UCLA advanced to the Final Four, and there you go. So we're very excited about that. Bradley County Trustee's office is going to be closed for a 2-hour window today. so Trustee Mike Smith can take a nap. It's 11 until...
Is that why?
Well, it's not the reason, I don't think. 11 until 1 today. Now they're going to do employee training. So that'll be again, the Bradley County Trustee's office closed today from 11 till 1. Not because Mike wants to take a nap, we don't think. Cleveland, let's get serious here. Cleveland City Schools, according to the Cleveland Daily Banner, and reporter Caitlin Gebbe, she reports Cleveland City Schools is denying that a middle school student was repeatedly sexually assaulted by a classmate. That, according to a formal response filed in the $10 million federal lawsuit. In a 21-page response, the district denies Cleveland Middle officials knew about the repeated assaults on the student, admitting that, quote, these defendants had knowledge of one assault against her in which she was allegedly being patted on the bottom by another student at school, end quote. A lawsuit filed by the student's family in December of last year names multiple Cleveland Middle School and district officials and seeks compensation for damages from the school system for $5 million, demanding an additional $5 million in punitive damages. The suit, the response was filed March 15th by the Cleveland City Schools attorney. The school system said in response to lack knowledge of repeated incidents, aside from the one incident we mentioned. In the original lawsuit, the victim listed as Jane Doe was said to have suffered multiple injuries from being, quote, shoved up against a locker, molested, and brutalized, end quote, by another student. The filing said she spent a week recovering from one such incident and later sought counseling, diagnosed with PTSD. The response from Cleveland City Schools explains that the school officials named as defendants in the lawsuit are entitled to qualified immunity under federal law, and the $5 million requested in punitive damages are not recoverable from government entities such as a public school district. And finally, the school system's response also states, quote, local school districts are not insurers of the safety of students while they are at school, end quote. Again, Cleveland Daily Banner reporting, and Caitlin Gebbe, Wednesday, the Cleveland City Schools response to the lawsuit filed last December. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reporting this morning that Joseph Padilla of Cleveland pleaded not guilty in federal court on Tuesday to 12 charges related to his actions during the Capitol riot January 6th in Washington. Padilla, age 40, accused of assaulting a police officer and throwing a flagpole during the storming of the Capitol, an unsuccessful mob effort to block certification in the election of President Joe Biden. Padilla originally faced 6 charges and was arrested by the Bradley County Sheriff's Office February 23rd after people recognized him in videos and tipped off the FBI. Just over 2 weeks later, a federal grand jury indicted Padilla on 12 charges. Tuesday pleaded not guilty to those charges. Well, here is some good news. After a 2020 postponement, it's going to be special, Bridget will tell you why in a second. After a 2020 postponement, like so many other large events, Bonnaroo is back for 2021. And I want to bring in Josh Rogers, who's our music critic. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, brother.
All right, so here we go. Bonnaroo's back. Here's the lineup, the head lineup. Well, first of all, it's Labor Day weekend. What do you make of that, Josh?
A great weekend to have it. Everybody's off on Monday.
I think you're right. September 2nd through the 5th. And we say it's special, Bridget. Obviously, Bridget met her husband, Brandon, Dr. Feelgood, in a mud bath there at Bonnaroo.
I've
Josh,
never
did you know?
been to Bonnaroo ever in my whole entire life.
You've never been to Bonnaroo?
I have driven by there and gotten stuck in traffic, but I've never been.
So here's what I've been to Bonnaroo probably like 4 or 5 times.
I know, you've still been there.
Yeah, still there. We need to have a field report from Bridget.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Camp. I don't sleep outside.
You don't have to. They have hotels and they'll drive buses to you.
Let's talk about the headliners. See what you guys think. Foo Fighters, not bad.
Good.
I like Dave Grohl and Foo Fighters. Megan The Stallion.
That'll probably be one of the best concerts there in for this generation of people who are there.
I think she's great. Have you heard of her, Bridget?
Yeah,
Of course
I've
not.
heard of her.
What about Lizzo? Lizzo going to be there.
Lizzo's going to be huge.
Tame Impala. Now, I've never heard of Tame Impala.
Also that night, Saturday, G-Eazy will be performing. He's a rapper. He's one of the hottest rappers out right now.
I've heard of G-Eazy. What about Tyler the Creator? What about Tyler? And Lana Del Rey going to be there.
Lana's going to be huge. Young the Giant as well on Sunday. Lil Baby will be on Sunday.
Oh, Lil Baby going to be. What about Dub Baby? I be loving Dub Baby.
I don't know if Dub Baby's going to be there.
Dub Baby and Dua Lipa. Is Dua coming? Dub Baby, Lil Baby, ridiculous. And I'm ridiculous. And then there's Ludacris. Oh, there you go.
And on Thursday night, opening night, you'll have the Grand Ole Opry featuring special guests. And so they always bring out some big country stars that night. And
rare appearance, we just got word, a rare appearance from Roy Acuff. He's going to come back and be with us for the Grand Ole Opry. All right, it is 10 minutes after 7. I'm very pumped up. My Bruins are in the Final Four. If you're listening on the radio, I'm wearing a UCLA shirt I got back in 1979. I don't know when I got this, but a long time ago.
Pretty light blue.
And you're just upset because we knocked your Wolverines out.
Well, yeah, I had picked Michigan, so if it hadn't been for your Bruins, I would have had a perfect Final Four.
Perfect Final Four. Let's get a check of the streets. Right here, it's 10 minutes after 7. Getaway day for a lot of people. Thursday before Easter. Good Friday tomorrow. What's happening?
All right, the Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford and Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac, North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Red Defense Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. For all your waste removal needs, check them out at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com. Check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Now, Robert Neal, who runs Waste Connections, is coming in Tuesday morning after the NCAA Men's Championships Monday night, and he's going to present the $100 to the trash bracket. We're actually giving a prize of $100 to the last place finisher in Mixed Madness.
Well, just go ahead and pay me that money because my bracket's trash.
You think so?
No, it's miserable.
I've had several people tell me they guarantee they're going to win the $100. Why are we giving a prize to I mean, really? Is this something for the boys and girls to hear?
It's just fun.
Of course it is. You people are throwing around hundreds at your Easter party, probably. So what's the Easter plans, Bridget? What are you doing?
Easter plans. We're hosting Easter. I'm going to have family over, so obviously church first and lunch afterwards.
Obviously.
So you are hosting. Does that mean you're cooking?
No.
Yeah, of course not.
I'm getting a cake from the bread basket.
Catering from Taziki's.
Yeah, that's my contribution.
Hey, we're giving away 2 hams today. 2 hams, our final 2 hams from Crossroads Community. Susan Kessler, you won a honey baked ham yesterday, I see right here. Maybe Brian Dennis, I don't know which one. But.
It was Brian and Susan the day before.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Brian, congratulations. Won yesterday. Crossroads Community, they're having their service in Jim Smitty Arena on Sunday at 10 o'clock. We'll see if Mickey's any better in the Smitty than he is in the Fine Art. Well, see, that's just not nice.
No.
That's just not nice. Anyway, so I got a bunch of stuff coming up, and we're going to take qualifiers for honey baked ham with Crossroads coming up this morning. Thanks to Gideon Ratcliffe. He's subbing for Austin this morning. He's already back there. He had lit some candles, and he's back there in the dark. God love him. And I don't blame him. So all that coming up. Stand by.
Southern Heritage Bank has faced many challenges with you.
If you want to work at one of the most advanced, safe, and eco-friendly tire factories in the world, apply at Nokian Tires in Dayton. Nokian is an employer of choice in Southeast Tennessee with competitive pay and benefits, a positive workplace culture, and even a gym and sauna. Nokian Tires is hiring nearly 150 workers in the first half half of the year, from production operators to technicians and other specialists. Visit NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory to learn more and apply. That's NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner. And I'm Paul Gardner at Volunteer Ridipast. We can protect your home from termites without drilling your concrete or destroying your lawn with our exclusive Termador HP2 treatment system. We have so much confidence in this system, we back all of our treatments with our unmatched 5-year, 100% money-back guarantee. No one else in Chattanooga does that. Let the local guys protect your home. Google Volunteer Ridipast or call us today.
No bug will survive. Call 698-7205.
Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers Bradley County's only state-of-the-art sterile compounding laboratory. We are here to customize drugs and medications that are not available commercially or over the counter. Maintain your health with medication designed to meet your body's specific needs. It's just what the doctor ordered. Put your health in the hands of trained professionals you know and trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street. Phone 476-5548 or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
3 Mountain View Nissan locations mean one giant selection. And with over 800 new Nissan vehicles to choose from, we've got something the whole family will love. Like no payments for 90 days and 0% financing on select Nissan models. That's right, 0 payments and 0% financing on some of our best-selling Nissan models. So come shop Mountain View Nissan in Chattanooga, Dalton, and the all-new Cleveland, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
Tyler McCurry at the Tennessee Osteopathic Center in Cleveland, where he offers direct primary care at an affordable low monthly rate. It's unlimited primary health care with Dr. McCurry. You can get in touch with them at tnosteopathic.com, 464-1224. Well, I can't tell you much more than this. It's a great health report. The CDC said yesterday, fully vaccinated people cannot transmit COVID-19. There's a CDC report out yesterday. It's a new CDC study that says people who got both doses of either Pfizer or Moderna's vaccine do not carry nor transmit the virus. Researchers followed 4,000 fully vaccinated healthcare workers and first responders, and early results did not find a single case of them transmitting it to someone else. And I'm excited. I get my first shot today.
But we still want you to stay far, far away from us. That doesn't apply to you.
I get my first one today. So I am all pumped up and ready to go. And I would, a little editor's note here, I'd encourage our audience to do the same thing. Mm-hmm. And get out there, get protected. Let's get this thing behind us. You know, and some of you people are hesitant. That's fine. I understand that. You want to, see if people's heads drop off or whatever. It's not going to happen. You know, we'd still have polio if it wasn't for a vaccine. I mean, I'm all pumped up about it. Josh, I know, are you fully?
I'm not fully. I'll be fully vaccinated next Tuesday. So I had my first shot about 15, 18 days ago or so, and I was thankful to be in the 1C category. I'm type 1 diabetic, so I was able to get it, and it's it's been a relief, and I'm excited for Tuesday because it's been a year, especially for people. And thankfully, I have not had COVID this past year. I've been able to stay safe and stay socially distanced, and I've worn my mask. And so being able to get this vaccine and get this behind me and not be able to contract it or pass it on to people, especially with, having sick parents and sick grandparents and things like that, it's couple more days.
Well, it's good. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's a miracle of modern science. And, if you think about it, these are 2 multi-billion-dollar publicly traded companies that have been doing vaccines for generations. So I've got full faith in them. Let me also mention as well, I just lost my, see, well, it's the brain fog still kicking in. I just lost my train of thought.
I just want, can I give you your shot today, please?
You want to give me that Johnson & Johnson from Baltimore. Is that right?
All of them, just see what happens.
Just do a little vaccine cocktail. No, I'm excited. Hey, Adam Lewis was in it yesterday, and
I don't know why you let him on the air.
Because I wouldn't be here.
Kidding, Adam, kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. What are you? I'm not kidding. No, I'm kidding. No, Adam did. Finally, we waited. He's been in Cleveland a long time. Came to leave from Ohio. And he did make a good point, though. If you are getting a vaccine somewhere else, please let the health department know that. It is a, you know, they don't want to tie them up out there. And if you're going to First Baptist with the health department. So as Adam pointed out yesterday, please let them know that you're doing that and that's happening. Coming up, we're going to talk with Josh is actually here for an official reason. Going to be joined by Jodie Grannan, the principal of Parkview Elementary this morning. Talk about Wholesale Supply's new best partnership with them. 7:20, stand by.
How do I calm the mind? Ease the achy back? A good night's sleep. And I learned it from the best. Dave.
It's Dave, actually. And all you need is one of our mattresses.
Amazing. How do I calm the mind?
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
With Infinity Now, your test drive comes to you. So you can try one car one day and another the next. Because when you find the kind of luxury that fits you, you'll know there's a new way to buy an Infinity from anywhere. That's Infinity Now.
The Storm Alert Center we go, and as the last line of storms moves off the radar pole, cold air is taking over.
Yes, it is. Old man Winter's coming back. He says, you know, I was just snoozing for a while. Things have changed, and the cold air is dipping on down. The jet stream had just shifted. There's going to be a snowstorm up into New England. The cold air is diving in, but it's going to be dry tomorrow, and it's going to be sunny too. But again, very, very cold coming up on Thursday. Now, Friday is going to be very dry across much of the country, and we're expecting a little change in temperature, maybe just a little bit warmer into the afternoon. Morning temperatures are going to be really cold. We're going to be near freezing again for tonight, and definitely, I think, some frost coming up into Friday morning and probably into Saturday morning too. So if you got those plants out there, you may want to bring them in, cover them up, whatever, or kiss them goodbye, because especially tomorrow night, I think it's a better chance. And the wind's going to be a little brisk for tonight, and that's going to mix up the air a little bit, but still, higher elevations north and west of Chattanooga could have a problem. Some rain showers still near Tri-City all the way into the Alleghenies. Some snow. That's right, snow is flying up towards Columbus, Ohio, all the way up to Detroit, and even near Chicago, there's a few flurries coming up. Skies have cleared off, though, all the cloudiness and the thicker clouds off to the east of us, and completely cleared now, and we're going to see more sunshine for tomorrow. So things are looking good. Currently, it's 43 in the city, 41 Fort Payne, 43 in Dalton, and 43 in Murphy and Athens, 41 in Dayton, and only 38 Altamont. So winds are out of the northwest. That's going to keep the temperature from getting too cold. If we had completely clear skies and calm winds, those temperatures would be dropping probably to near 30 or so for tonight. But with the wind blowing, it's going to mix up the air, and it's going to be harder to get the actual temperature down. Now, 67 was the high. The overnight low was 61. The current temperature is actually the low for the day, and about 2.24 inches of rain has fallen at the airport, about 2¼ inches. Skywalker.
I'd like to remind everyone the lead singer there of that song is the the daughter of Rob Schneider, the copy machine man with SNL.
Okay.
There you go. It's time for it. Thank you. I'm Paul Harvey, and that's the rest of the story. 7:23. The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, in the news this morning, Joseph Padilla of Cleveland pleaded not guilty in federal court this week to 12 charges related to his actions during the Capitol riot January 6th in Washington. More on that coming up. Also, the Cleveland Daily Banner reported Wednesday that Cleveland City Schools denying that a middle school student was repeatedly sexually assaulted by a classmate, according to their formal response filed in a $10 million federal lawsuit. More on that coming up at the top of the hour. The Bradley County Trustee's office will be closed today from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. And Bridget, again, Mike Smith, the Bradley County Trustee, is denying it is because he's taking a nap.
No, it's employee training.
It's not what's happening. So it's not their daily siesta. That's not the deal. All right, there you go. Speaking of the deal, we're joined. Well, hang on a second. Rick Kaywood's screaming at me. Rick, here you go, buddy. Thanks again.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Now, here we go. Join our friends at Wholesale Supply Group and also Parkview Elementary. Good morning, folks. How are you? Good morning. Great to see everybody. Jeff Rogers, I want to begin with you. Talk about your affiliation with Parkview.
Well, we have one of our employees.
Did you get pretty close there? Yeah,
there we go. One of our employees' wife works with Parkview, so we've done some things with them also throughout the year in our church, and it's in our community. We don't live very far from there, so it's a great opportunity. We've done block parties over there before, and just had some great times.
This is a best partnership. Jodie Grannan's the principal of Parkview. What does this mean to you?
Good morning. So it was kind of interesting how this all happened. I don't know their end of the story, but on my end, I knew Wholesale, of course. It's a great company around, and we were doing a Shark Tank with our fifth graders, so they had made inventions. And so they had asked Josh to come over and be a judge. And so I started talking with them, and
they let me into school.
Yeah, that was fun. And
Grace, that's Grace.
A couple days later, I get a phone call. This is like the best news ever. A business wanting to partner with the school, so we're thrilled about it and so excited. So.
Josh, tell us about it.
Yeah, so we've been best partners with a couple different schools over the past few years, and we feel like it's, being a best partner with somebody for such a long time is a good thing, but also being able to spread that partnership out with other schools. And so this year we were able to partner up with Parkview and also with Taylor and also with Stewart Elementary, which they're right there next to us here in town. But like Dad was saying, the counselor out there, Shannon Nelson, her husband Derek has worked for us for, I don't know, probably 20 years almost now. And I have been a part of a lot of different things at Parkview due to Shannon. She calls and says, hey, come read to students, or hey, come and be part of the Shark Tank thing, or Fall Festival, whatever it is. And so it was just kind of a perfect fit for Wholesale Supply Group in Parkview to be able to continue that partnership and continue to allow us to do things. There's great teachers over there, as there is in every school here in Bradley County and Cleveland. But we just felt like there was an opportunity there to serve and an opportunity to be a part of something bigger and helping support these teachers and support the educators and the principals and all the staff there, but also support the students. I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of what it's all about, is these students. And so for us to be able to use our time, our energy, and our funds and different things like that to be able to help this school, it's going to be a great opportunity for everyone around.
Jodie Grannan is the district level administrator of the year. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And you, so bring me up to date. What's happening at Parkview, especially here and hopefully toward the end of a pandemic?
So can you believe I've been the principal at Parkview? This is my 6th year.
Wow.
And Parkview is celebrating their 10-year celebration in May. Actually, we finished up our 10th year last year, but with the pandemic, it was kind of hard to celebrate that. So we're going to try that in May.
Great.
May the 2nd at 2 o'clock. It's on a Sunday afternoon. So anyone that is alumni or former teachers, anybody's welcome to come out. We're going to have a program and do some tours. So it should be a fun afternoon.
That's great. Well, we wanted to bring you guys in. We're going to do the same thing with Taylor Elementary, because we understand you've also made that announcement. So we'll do that next week. But Jodie, always great to see you. Thank you for coming in. I know you love doing this.
Thank you.
Jodie's the one, Bridget always asks what the questions are ahead of time. And we
I want to be prepared.
She knows you.
Have you seen us or heard us over there? Do you think we prepare anything else? Of course not.
She called in. I was here Tuesday, and she called in Tuesday and said, was it Tuesday or was it Thursday? When was I supposed to be here? They said, Heartline said, no, or I guess it was Dwayne said, no, he's just a regular, unfortunately, I guess.
Unfortunately. Hey, Jeff Rogers, will you hang out for a few minutes? I want to talk to you about the church and also get you to pray for us this Thursday before Easter.
I'd love to.
Here in just a few minutes. It is 7:29, and here we go, Bridget. Let's go back and relive the memories right here.
Served by Tzatziki. Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winter's on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
Welcome to Anatole Exteriors, where we specialize in facade optimization, ephes stone, and panels. Our combination of efficiency and quality has made us a reputable company for over 20 years. Our team's mission is to build relationships that inspire hope and purpose, driven by biblical principles for the community that we love. We are prepared to provide you with a customized solution to all your building needs. We are the last ones on the wall and the first to respond with repairs.
Cleveland. Call them at 423-458-3007. You can also visit them online at southlandfinance.net. Check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
What about our friends at Honey Baked Ham? This has got to be like the Super Bowl for them.
Yeah, for sure. They take pride in knowing that the Honey Baked Ham is the centerpiece for your most treasured occasions, which, of course, Easter is one of those. Wrapped in gold foil like a gift, just unwrap and enjoy. You can order your ham at Honey Baked here in Cleveland, online at honeybaked.com, or stop by and see them in person. Also, don't forget about their heat and serve sides and their great desserts as well. It's at Honey Baked here in Cleveland.
Marty and Trish Sluter would love to see you wonderful people, and we're giving away Honey Baked Hams. Go ahead and call us now if you want to win a Honey Baked ham from Crossroads Community Church. Call us now on the volunteer Ridapest mix line, and they tell me make sure and say the area code. Got people watching all over the nation on Mix TV, which of course that's not true. They're on a witness protection program. Go to give us a call now, 423-614-6499. If that's busy, I want to see the staff race around out there. They're taking our picture in Fiesta. Look at those people. They're all the way down there. They're looking at us, and paparazzi's in Fiesta with Yvette right now. Go to, give us a call now. You can win a ham, 614-6499. Paul Simon sold his entire catalog of music to Sony yesterday. They didn't say how much, but we know that Bob Dylan got $300 million in the same type of deal a couple months ago. All these classic artists are now selling their catalogs, and soon enough, Jeff Rogers will sell his catalog, and can't wait for that. All right, Bridget, let's get a check of our Baskin-Robbins celebration list. What do you got?
Happy birthday to your sister today.
Wow.
Lauren Bennett.
Appropriately born on April Fool's Day.
Hope she has a great day today. My sister-in-law, Charity Baggett, she is celebrating her birthday on Easter Sunday this year. Happy birthday, Charity.
By the way, I'd convinced Lauren the first 5 years of her life that somebody had left her on our doorstep. I said, if you tell Mom, you'll kill her. So, she's come up the hard way.
I feel for her.
Yeah.
Addison Cross is going to be 10 years old on Saturday. She is a student at Black Fox. My friend Glenda Free is celebrating her birthday
Glenda!
today. Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
I love it.
Wow.
Taylor Orr is celebrating today. That is from her husband, Daniel, who says she is the most selfless, kind, caring, and loving wife and mother. Garrison Best is going to be 15 on Sunday. He's a freshman at Walker Valley, plays baseball, and is also in the band. Good morning, Garrison. Happy birthday. Nicole Duckett is celebrating on Friday. She is always helping others and is very intelligent. Aaron Lewis is celebrating on Friday as well. That is from her best friend, Deanna. Keith Romanger celebrating on Friday as well. Denny Williams also having a birthday on Saturday.
Man.
And Mandy Beatty is celebrating on Saturday. She is a teacher at Michigan Avenue.
Michigan Avenue. She called the other day and won Duck Donuts.
Yes.
And I love her dad, Dave Carringer, a great man who really brought the Shoes for Orphan Souls program to Cleveland. And I love Dave. So good morning, Mandy. All right.
Call in your birthdays.
Play
and
Bill
wedding
Barry
anniversaries.
Manilow, Mandy, here in a few minutes.
The Mix 1041 Baskin Robbins celebration list. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app.
They don't say anything, but do we know the people in the Fiesta studio while they're holding their phones up, taking our picture?
Are they still? No, I don't know.
We have windows throughout the building.
It's not Evie, is it?
Josh, what?
It's not Evie in there taking a photo.
Well, she's on vacation.
I figured she was.
She's back on vacation. So
I'll tell you, I've never seen somebody. That's one thing I told Adam Lewis. I said, just don't take as many vacations as Evie West does, and he'll be all right.
That's county versus city.
Well, it is.
Then I read Mayor D. Gary David. From now on, he's David Gary Davis. We figured out what the D stands for. You were right.
I was.
You got it right. And David Gary Davis in his column in the Banner last night, talking about Adam, wrote a column about Adam. But again, I'm just thinking Adam had to have written that column.
He most definitely did.
Because it was so complimentary. I was gagged all over the newspaper and left it for Annie to let nature take its course. All right, let's get a check of our mermaid. Well, that's just not nice. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. And speaking of nature, that's just stupid. Speaking of nature taking its course, here's Roger Pickett. Well, see, that's just stupid. Sorry, boys and girls, don't say stupid. All right, back in a second.
A new mattress is proven to raise your quality of sleep. You can choose from locally made or famous national brands at Mermaid Mattress, where you'll find a better mattress at a better price, guaranteed.
Here is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. We'll have sunny skies today, a high of only 50 and a low of 28 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies again, a high near 53 and a low of 27. Mostly sunny on Saturday with a high near 62. Can I just look ahead to Easter?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sunny and 69 on Easter.
Well, it's going to be nice.
Perfect.
I will be elbowing children out of my way at the Easter egg hunt, and as I've done for years. Look, they got to learn sometime. And there ain't no participation ribbons at my egg hunt. And this is what it just galls me that, hey, Robert, why are we giving a $100 prize to last place? It's encouraging mediocrity.
About the same height of that Easter egg hunt.
Josh is trying to get on a promo. All right, do you have anything else?
Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 35 degrees.
And now this.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
The Town Squire has their best selection ever. And the Town Squire has that perfect sports shirt, pair of slacks, belt, socks, even a pair of shoes. The Town Squire, your men's headquarters over 43 years, locally owned and operated since 1977. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee, the home of personal service.
Man alive. Bridget, for the first time in known history, Jeff Rogers, Jesus must be at the door because she has volunteered to get me some coffee. That has never happened before. Now she's ducking out of the camera, just hit her head. God love her. All right. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. This sports brought to you by the Town Squire. Phones ring off the wall. You people must not be prepared for Easter. I guess you're trying to win that ham. We're just noticing it here. The phones won't stop ringing. Well, keep calling. I don't care. Mickey Clark said, you know what? It's so nice of Mickey. They're just going to give one to everybody. No. Just kidding. How about it, Josh? Jeff Rogers joined me. Braves. Something about baseball opening day that's very special, isn't it?
Oh,
it is.
It's the best time of year, honestly.
You like that?
Yeah, I love it.
Braves will open up in Philadelphia. 3:05 today. We're proud to be the home of the Braves. Talk 101.3 The Buzz. So here's the way we do it, folks, and this way we've done it for many years, and we'll continue this way. Day games are on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. And it's night games here on Mix 104.1. So starting today through the summer, praise the Lord, I love it. And it's a great time. And Braves fans, get ready. It's all, and thanks to Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Our coverage is driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Thomas Williams tried to tell me that he played for the Braves, and I didn't believe him. So anyway, and he did not. I think he played for like the Little League Braves, maybe. Braves will be off. So we play today. We're off tomorrow. Then play again Saturday and Sunday. There you go. All right, here we go, guys. It's the Final Four. The NCAA men's and women's basketball Final Fours are set. And we're not going to be here tomorrow. We're, of course, doing our Good Friday services here on the air. Will replace us tomorrow, thank the Lord. And as far as getting some good programming. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and talk about Saturday. Houston, Baylor, Saturday, 5:14 CBS. Josh, what do you think?
I'm going to go with Baylor on this one. I think that Baylor's been playing great for over the past few weeks, and I think it's going to be a very close game. Houston, if they can take Baylor's pace down a little bit, I think they'll be okay, but I'm going to go with Baylor on that one.
All right, that's the first national semifinal in Indianapolis. Jeff, do you care? What do you think?
Not really. I really don't, but I think I would love to promote UCLA right now for you.
Thank you.
But I don't think they have a prayer against Gonzaga.
Would you put them in your prayer here in a minute? Then we do have, yes, my Bruins, who upset Michigan the other night. And by the way, I sent Blake Beard a text, thank you, yesterday morning, and I just said UC, and then the second text was LA. I haven't gotten a response from Blake. He's a big Michigan fan. He's upset on me. UCLA Gonzaga Saturday night, 8:36 CBS. Josh, what do you think?
Yeah, Gonzaga, all the way.
I'm also picking Gonzaga. They're just too good. I mean, they could beat a lot of pro teams.
Well, I forget what the stat was, but it's something to the fact of it would be the first time a number one seed has gone completely through the entire tournament and through the entire regular season for so many number of years.
Been since 1976.
Yeah, a long time. Yeah. And Gonzaga, I had them picked to win, but I had Villanova in the final, so my bracket is completely busted.
As maybe up for the last place prize, the trash bracket.
Always use $100. Always use $100.
There you go. NCAA Women's Final Four in San Antonio on Friday. South Carolina will take on Stanford, 6 o'clock, ESPN. So I know I'm pulling for the SEC. UConn, the heavy favorite, though, in this tournament. They're playing Arizona in a national semifinal, 9:30. Their Final Four Friday night, tomorrow night on ESPN. And let me quickly go here. And guys, very appropriate to be in the studio this morning. This is great. We are announcing this morning, boy, I tell you, and Bridget, you know this, we have had a lot of comments and questions about high school baseball. And we started getting these last couple of weeks, and so you talk about these things, and we're going to respond. We are announcing this morning, turn the music down, the Talk 101.3, The Buzz High School Baseball Game of the Week, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Of course, Wholesale Supply Group has been our partner for years on high school athletics. And this will begin coverage on Monday, Walker Valley at Cleveland High School. How we're going to do this over the next 5 weeks. We'll have a weekly game. Most of these are crosstown games. Then, Bridget, we will present the entire postseason.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this. So, again, that'll be on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. And I'm just glad that we can do that.
You can also download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. You can listen to Talk 101.3 through our app. Guys, thank you very much once again.
Yeah, of course. It's always an honor to be a part of high school sports and to work with you guys. Your guys' slogan is creating community, and our slogan is supporting the community. And so anything that we can do in that manner and supporting high school sports, we love to do, especially baseball.
In the words
Absolutely.
of the late, great Tony Cabot, you are an athletic supporter. Thank you. Jeff Rogers, I know community is so important to you and your family, especially Lloyd Rogers, your wonderful dad.
It is. It's been that way for, ever since he's 60-plus years with him at Wholesale Supply. He's always supported the community in a lot of ways that, of course, nobody knows about, and that's what how he meant for it to be. But huge supporter of this community. It's been a great community for us, and as we always say, we don't want to just be in the community. We want to be able to serve the community and make a difference in the community. So, we're happy to be a part of Cleveland and Bradley County.
Very excited about it, and we're going to talk more with Jeff Rogers. Going to be doing our devotion this morning on this Thursday before Easter. Also, a program reminder. Tomorrow morning, our broadcast, this Mixed Mornings show, will not be here. We're going to turn it over like we did last year, Bridget, to some local churches for some devotions tomorrow morning.
That's right. You'll be able to hear those devotions right here on Mix 104.1 tomorrow morning. And then also on our Mix 104.1 Facebook page, you can see those videos as well.
And appreciate Best Buy Metals. They are making our broadcast possible tomorrow morning. All right, don't forget the Mix 104.1 studios are sanitized and sanctified.
Hallelujah.
Come on. By Midlab. For everything clean, turn to Midlab in Athens. Go to midlab.com. They are hiring for residential and commercial needs. They've done an awful lot for schools and also for healthcare facilities, really at no charge, and a lot of great public service work at Midlab. Again, midlab.com. We're going to talk to our friends from Infinity of Chattanooga here in just a few minutes, part of the Chat Cars dealerships in Chattanooga, Bonnie Oaks. They're at, where are they? They're at exit 7 off I-75, just a few minutes from Cleveland. And we're going to talk to Virgil and his entire team, Bridget, at about just after the 8 o'clock news. So we're looking forward to that.
Hey, this is Joshua Rogers with
Bradley County just has always been special. The people are amazing. Being from here, growing up, we really pride ourselves on taking care of our friends and neighbors. And so that's what I love about Cleveland is just the camaraderie, the fellowship, the friendship. The fact that 95% of the people you see out here would give you the shirt off their back if they knew you or didn't know you. And that's Cleveland. That's Bradley County.
The law offices of Andrew B. Morgan pride themselves in serving the Bradley County community.
Bender Realty, the people who want the house you're in this holiday season to be your home.
Right now, it's more important than ever that you like the home you're living in. Because of COVID and because of other maybe restrictions, we're home a whole lot more than what we used to be. It's very important to us that we sell homes and not necessarily houses.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Go-Kart All-Star personal shoppers always bring their A-game, so you get groceries just the way you like them. Every cut of meat, every piece of produce is picked specifically for you. They shop, you save.
This week, save on certified Angus beef ribeye, $9.99 a pound. Mini watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, or pineapple, buy one, get one free. Made fresh in-store peanut butter eggs, $6.99 per pound, and more.
Value every day, Food City.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to a frontline healthcare worker in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves it, nominate them today at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes, open sores that won't heal, weakness when walking. Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Everyday functionality, iconic design DNA, dynamic sports car handling. Why settle for either or when you can have all of the above? The Porsche Macan.
Baskin-Robbins, scoop it, shake it, cake it.
Inches of rain has fallen at the airport, about 2¼ inches. Skywatchers came in with Dalton at 2.8, Chatsworth had 3.3, Blue Ridge had 2.9 and 3.1, in Scottsboro. Somerville had a little over 2 inches of rain. And then Red Bank had about 2.5, so did Lakeside, 2.5 almost up near Mulberry Mountain, Signal Mountain, Lookout Mountain, 3 inches practically out near Trenton, and 1.7 in Cleveland with Ringgold at about 2.7. Right across Sequatchie Valley near 2 inches from Dunlap to Pikeville, but about 2 3/4 near Jasper, and 3.4 in Monteagle with about 2.5 Altamont. 2.1 out near Turtletown, that's a lot. Delano almost about 2 inches. 10 Mile, 2.2, and 2 inches also in Murphy, North Carolina. So that's enough of that. We don't need any more of that. And we probably aren't going to get any from the next 7 days. More than likely, it'll be next Thursday before we get another chance for some rain. So by tomorrow morning, the snowstorm is going to be raging across New England, especially further inland. But we're going to have clear skies. The winds are really going to pick up into the afternoon. High pressure is going to move in. That makes the air sink. Anytime you get sinking air around here, that usually means that it's drying out and it's going to remain fairly dry. Now, right into Sunday, we could see just a few scattered clouds. All the rain is going to be well out to the west of us. See these arrows coming out of the south from Texas all the way into the Great Plains. That's on Sunday. But that's going to migrate our way coming up into next week. And that means the temperatures are going to start to warm up once again. So things are looking really, really good. We're going to be able to dry out. Next few nights and next few days are going to be cool, but it's going to remind you that it's still, beginning of April. Tomorrow's April Fool's Day, so maybe Mother Nature's playing a little trick on us. At least it was forecasted. So 34 tonight in the city. Away from the city, it could get down to 30, and that could mean some frost. And not really frost, but some freezing conditions in a few places. You're not going to get frost tonight. The winds are too strong. Tomorrow, the high temperatures will be only in the low 50s with a northwesterly wind at about 15 to 20. So that's going to make it feel like it's in the 40s most of the day. But if you're in the sun, even the sun this time of year, the elevation of the sun is much higher, and it's going to feel pretty good in the sun. But if you're in the shade, it's going to feel real cold. Tomorrow night, 30 in the city. That means 20s elsewhere. Altamont, Colmont, Monteagle, they're going to be down to near 20 degrees. Cagle Mountain near 20 degrees coming up for tomorrow night with a northerly wind dying down. And on the 7-day forecast, we got Friday at 57, so that's a little bit warmer. Saturday, 64, but still a chance for some frost. So Friday morning, Saturday morning, we're definitely going to have frost, and probably the best bet is going to be Friday morning. And then on Sunday, which is Easter Sunday, it'll be cool in the morning in the low 40s, but getting up to about 71, and just a few scattered clouds. Monday, a few clouds, 73. Partly cloudy coming up on Tuesday, and 77. And 79 by Wednesday, and if you want more rain, I don't know who does, but if you need more, Thursday will be the day to get some more rain. Greg?
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
Brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, the Cleveland Daily Banner reported Wednesday, and reporter Caitlin Gebbe, that Cleveland City Schools is denying that a middle school student was repeatedly sexually assaulted by a classmate, according to their formal response, in that $10 million federal lawsuit. More on that coming up at the top of the hour. Also, the Bradley County Trustee's office will be closed today from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. for employee training if you had any business there today. Joseph Padilla of Cleveland pleaded not guilty in federal court earlier this week to 12 charges related to his actions during the Capitol riot on January 6th in Washington. Those stories and more in full detail coming up here in just a few minutes, 5 minutes before 8. And Bridget, what a special time at the Bread Basket.
That's right. Yeah. So it's a new month. That means new specials going on at the Bread Basket here in Cleveland. But of course, you can still get those Easter orders in. Call them at 472-4441 or order online at breadbasket.com. They encourage you to order today for Easter. But their specials for the month of April, they have the coconut cake. So that's going to be $5 off all month long. That is their cake of the month. April is the only month that they have their famous coconut cake. So you can try that. They're going to have carrot cake muffins for a limited time the week of April 13th through the 24th. So stop by and see our friends at the Bread Basket, again located in the Stewart Park Plaza near the post office here in Cleveland.
We have placed our order for Easter. You need to do that. Let's get a check of our Baskin-Robbins celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday to your sister today, Lauren Bennett.
And this is her gift every year.
This is it.
There you go. 30, Lauren's 32.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Quick math. Right there.
That's good.
Right there.
My sister-in-law, Charity Baggett, she's going to be celebrating on Sunday. Also, Addison Cross is going to be 10 years old on Saturday, a student at Black Fox. My friend Glenda Free is celebrating her birthday today. Taylor Orr is also having a birthday today. That is from her husband, Daniel, who says she is the most selfless, kind, caring, and loving wife and mother. Garrison Best is going to be 15 on Sunday. He is a freshman at Walker Valley and plays baseball and is also in the band. Nicole Duckett is celebrating on Friday. She is always helping others and is very intelligent. Erin Lewis is celebrating on Friday as well. That is from her best friend, Deanna. Keith Romanger is celebrating on Friday as well. Denny Williams having a birthday on Saturday. And Mandy Beatty is having a birthday on Saturday as well. She is a teacher at Michigan Avenue. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us is the Mix 1041 Baskin-Robbins celebration list. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app.
Pastor Jeff Rogers joins us once again. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, Steve. Thank you for having me this morning.
Well, you're always welcome. Tell me what's happening at the Living Waters Church.
Oh, we're having a very special outdoor. We've been back indoor for the last probably 2 weeks now. But last year at Easter was the first outdoor service we had ever had, and it went so well. And so we're doing it again this year, have people bring their lawn chairs, and they can sit in their car, however. But 10 o'clock this coming Sunday at Living Water Community Church out on Hughes Road, out near in the Taylor community off Bates Pike. And we're looking forward to seeing a lot of folks. Everything be stuff for the kids. And so it's going to be a fun time, but it's going to be a great time.
I believe Jake Moats, he's your new lead.
He is. Jake's doing an incredible job. Jake's middle school baseball coach out at Cleveland Middle School, and they're having a great year this year too.
That's right, they are, yeah.
And so yeah, he's doing a great job. Got a big band. Got a band for everything going right for Sunday. So it's going to be a great day.
And how just so people can come out, or how could they get more information about the church and the festivities on Easter?
They can call me if they like. It's 423-244-3232, and be glad to pass you along and get you some information and answer any questions you might have. Yeah, I'd love to have everybody.
Also check out the Facebook page as well.
What now, Josh?
And also check out the Facebook page,
Okay.
Living Water Community Church on Facebook.
That's a wonderful idea. Well, Pastor, just any thoughts you may have on this Thursday before Easter? It's Monday, Thursday as well.
It is, and tomorrow we're taking our company's closing tomorrow for Good Friday, and it's a Good Friday because, and I know it's a cliche, but it's a Good Friday because Sunday is coming. And it's the greatest event that we're going to be celebrating this weekend that has ever happened. And it's the only it's the event that gives everyone, as far as Christians, believers, hope. Is as the Bible says, as Paul said, without the resurrection there is no hope. And we are so happy to celebrate yearly, but hopefully more than yearly. But Easter is that time that we remember. Tomorrow, remember what a cruel time it was, and what a very unjust that had to happen, and it was Christ did that for us. He paid our penalties, he paid our sins, and paid our debts, and but that's not where it ends. It begins on Sunday as we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. And what a great day, what a great celebration. And I hope everyone will take time this weekend and just to be grateful, spend time with your family, and do something to be able to celebrate the greatest event in history.
Well, Pastor, if you would, Jeff Rogers joining us, Living Waters Community Church, and out in the Taylor community. Would you say just a blessing over this audience, please?
I sure would. Father, we are so grateful for the opportunity to be in here at this station that does so much work and so much community involvement. And Lord, they are so good for Cleveland and Bradley County, and their goal is to honor you. And Lord, I pray blessings on them. I pray blessings on all that they do, and Lord, that you would just be with them and guide them. I pray for our schools. I pray for our county. I pray for all the government officials. So many people that we could be praying for right now, businesses all across this community. I pray your blessings on them. In a very difficult time, somewhat in business, I pray, Lord, that you would just continue to bless these businesses that make up this community. But Lord, most of all, we want to thank you. We want to praise you today as we celebrate upcoming this Easter holiday, and thank you for what you did for us individually by name. You knew us by name, and we celebrate that, and we worship you. There's no one greater than you. There's no other God but you, and we love you and we praise you, and we pray that this day would be a day to honor you, and help us do that with our lives, with our walk and our talk, that you might be praised. We love you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Pastor Jeff Rogers, thanks
you,
so
Steve.
much. Josh,
thanks for letting us come in.
Happy Easter, buddy.
Hey, and mention about one thing tonight.
Yeah, tonight we're having a party, actually having a movie night.
Oh, great.
Scheduled we were doing it at Taylor, and because of the weather and the wetness out at Taylor, had to move that to Lake Forest Middle School tonight. But at 7:30 or whenever it starts to get really dusky, we're going to do a movie night. I think it's pronounced Raya. and The Lost Dragon, brand new movie from what I understand.
We saw it. It's good. We only see children's movies now.
Yeah, that's okay. But, they're going to be showing that tonight. They'll be having a special gift for every family that comes out there from the church.
Great.
So if you've got children and want to come out to have some popcorn and snacks and watch a good movie, no cost. 7:30 tonight at Lake Forest Middle School.
What a great gift to our community. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Happy
Thanks,
Easter.
Steve. Happy Easter to you.
All right, I'll tell you what, we're going to come right back with more. The news is next. Stand by.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop and HVAC dealer. Locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
The Town Squire. Larry and his staff can put you in the right sports shirt, t-shirt, khakis, or designer jeans. But if an event turns to formal attire, no problem. The Town Squire's celebrated tuxedo department ready for you. Locally owned and operated since 1977, the Town Squire.
How do I calm the mind? Ease the achy back? A good night's sleep. And I learned it from the best. Dave.
It's Dave, actually. And all you need is one of our mattresses.
Amazing.
If you want to work at one of the most advanced, safe, and eco-friendly tire factories in the world, apply at Nokian Tires in Dayton. Nokian is an employer of choice in Southeast Tennessee with competitive pay and benefits, a positive workplace culture, and even a gym and sauna. Nokian Tires is hiring nearly 150 workers in the first half of the year, from production operators to technicians and other specialists. Visit NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory to learn more and apply. That's NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory.
Time for the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett, who this time of year, Bridget, he loves to sing, "Here comes Peter Cottontail. Hopping down the picket trail." Remember when we called people want to know what their bunny's name was?
Yes.
Got Nat Acciona out of a meeting at Walker Valley. One of my proudest moments.
Oh, was it?
Of course, we called Lavoy Jones, and he informed us that he was in the shower, and Brenda went on in and said, "Lavoy, Steve's on the phone." Hall of Fame call. Greatest call in history. I love Lavoy Jones. All right, here we go.
Keep it local in all you do. Our local businesses need you now more than ever. And if you need a mattress, you know that Mermaid Mattress has been your local mattress factory since 1979.
All right, Roger. All right, here's your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. We'll have mostly sunny skies today. It's going to be much cooler, a high of only 51, a low of 28 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high near 53 and a low of 27. Mostly sunny on Saturday with a high near 62. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 35 degrees.
Mickey Clark was listening earlier when I passed her at Crossroads Community. They're giving away the honey baked hams. We got two today. Because this is our final day of on the air this week. We're closing, obviously, for Good Friday. But anyway, he said I nearly made him wreck his truck. Because I just said, well, the phones rang for 30 minutes.
Yeah, they did.
Apparently, you people are not prepared for Easter. You can get prepared with Marty and Trish Sluter at Honey Baked Ham. Well, let me talk about preparation. Now, you prepared for eternity. Well, so it all of a sudden turned serious. So, anyway, Bridget, of course, got under conviction. I feel it. But Honey Baked Ham, they can get you prepared. Marty and Trish Sluter. But Mickey Clark just texted me and said he almost wrecked his truck. We're just going to give one to everybody. He said he's done all this work in Cleveland all these years in churches, and he's now known as the Ham Man.
This weather is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics, providing immunizations, preventative care, sports physicals, and newborn care. Call Ocoee Pediatrics at 614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
News. I'm Lillian Wu. President Biden's $2.3 trillion infrastructure plan, funded largely by corporate tax hikes, getting some pushback.
Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell already hammering it, saying this proposal appears to use infrastructure as a Trojan horse for the largest set of tax hikes in a generation.
Fox's Griff Jenkins. The plan also calls for tax increases on wealthier Americans. It's opening day for Major League Baseball, and teams are ready to welcome back a fraction of their fans.
The Rockies are at 42.6 capacity. That's the second highest capacity behind the Texas Rangers, which are at 100%. The White Sox and Cubs are at 20%. The Red Sox at 12%. And the Dodgers are at 20%. For the Yankees and the Mets, with those two is you're going to have to prove that you either have a negative COVID test or you have a vaccination.
Fox's Ashley Strohmeyer. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 1041, good morning. Local and state news, and we are getting this reporting from the Cleveland Daily Banner on Wednesday, and Banner reporter Caitlin Gebbe reporting the Cleveland City Schools have filed their response by denying a middle school student was repeatedly sexually assaulted by a classmate. That, according to the Cleveland City Schools, formal response filed in a $10 million federal lawsuit. In a 21-page response, the district denies Cleveland middle school officials knew about the reported assaults on the student, admitting that, quote, these defendants had knowledge of one assault against her in which she was, quote, allegedly being patted on the bottom by another student at school, end quote. The lawsuit filed by the student's family in December of last year names multiple Cleveland middle school and district officials and seeks compensation for damages from the school system for $5 million, demanding an additional $5 million for punitive damages. Filed March 15th by the school district's attorney, Cleveland City Schools said in its response that it lacked knowledge of repeated incidences aside from the student, quote, being patted on the bottom by her classmate on one occasion, and asked for the case to be dismissed from federal court. In the original lawsuit, the victim, listed as Jane Doe, was said to have suffered multiple injuries from being, quote, shoved up against a locker, molested, and brutalized by another student, end quote. The filing said she spent a week recovering from one such incident and later sought counseling, diagnosed with PTSD, according to the case filing, and her parents also sought counseling after the incident. The response denies most claims in the lawsuit, frequently adds, quote, these defendants do not have sufficient knowledge or information to admit or deny the allegations, end quote. The response explains that school officials named as defendants in the lawsuit are entitled to qualified immunity under federal law, and the $5 million requested in punitive damages are not recoverable from government entities like a public school district. The school system's response also states, quote, local school districts are not insurers of the safety of students while they are at school, end quote. Again, the reporting from the Cleveland Daily Banner and reporter Caitlin Gebbe. The Bradley County Trustee's office will be closed for a 2-hour window today for employee training. According to Mike Smith, Bradley County Trustee, they'll be closed from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. today. Joseph Padilla of Cleveland pleaded not guilty in federal court this week to 12 charges related to his actions during the Capitol riot on January 6th in Washington. Padilla is age 40, accused of assaulting a police officer and throwing a flagpole during the storming of the Capitol, an unsuccessful mob effort, which was homegrown terrorism, to block certification of the election of the president. On Tuesday, he pleaded not guilty to those charges. And Bridget Bonnaroo is back. Do I have Virgil in here?
No, he can transfer him now.
Please do. I want to get Virgil's take on this from Lexus of Chattanooga. No, he's an Infinity of Chattanooga. Excuse me. All right, Virgil.
Hey, man, how are you doing?
Virgil, can you hear me? And do you have everyone in one accord in the manager's meeting?
I do.
Yeah.
I've got Cody, Jerry Walker, Mark Tanner, and Virgil Edwards all together.
Together like they were in the upper room, as I recall, as the good book says.
That's right.
Come on, Virgil. Now, listen, we're going to talk about Infinity of Chattanooga in a moment, but first, Virgil, I want to get your reaction instantly, and anyone else who wants to pipe in there. Bonnaroo has announced that they are coming back 2021, and here are the headliners. It's going to be Labor Day weekend. They're moving it. They're in. Have you ever been to Bonnaroo, Virgil?
I got caught in traffic going through it.
Has anybody in the room ever been to Bonnaroo?
No.
Okay, good. No. Did you say Jerry Jeff Walker's there?
Jerry Jeff Walker is here and attended.
Okay, good. All right, so here are the headliners. Foo Fighters, Virgil's favorite, Megan Thee Stallion, Lizzo, and pardon us at Infinity because we've got somebody named Tame Impala, which is obviously a Chevrolet product. Tyler, well, it's not true. Tyler, the Creator, and Lana Del Rey among the headliners. Bridget, what's your reaction?
I think it should be a good show for anyone who wants to go.
Now, Virgil, you don't know this. Bridget met her husband in a mud bath at Bonnaroo.
That is not true.
Oh.
I've never been to Bonnaroo.
My friend Virgil calling live along with the managers from Infinity of Chattanooga. Virgil, how's it going, buddy?
We're having a great day. It's April Fool's Day. So we're trying to make sure we're not fools today.
Maybe prank Sconzo and make him work today. That'd be different.
There's a good thought. All there now.
Well, Virgil, and we want to get our other managers kicking in here as well at any point, but it is the Madness, it was the Madness and March sales event. So first of all, let's reflect a second. How did all that go in March for you?
Had a great March. We were very blessed with lots of good sales and lots of good customers repeating and new customers too. So it was an excellent month. We're very appreciative.
Absolutely. Well, what is coming up in April?
Well, we're going to have a brand new car going to roll out on April 13th, the new Infiniti QX55. And we've already got 5 of them reserved. We've got 8 going to be here between now and the middle of May. So it's pretty exciting times at Infinity.
Well, that is very, very exciting. I want to say good morning to Service Manager Jerry Walker. Now, now, Jerry, were your parents big fans of Jerry Jeff Walker?
No.
Okay.
Don't. Being the son of a preacher, I don't think Jerry Jeff Walker was on the play with him.
Hey, tell me about your service department at Infinity of Chattanooga, Jerry.
We're very young. I've got master techs from all around. We even pulled one from Florida. I've done that before, so I mean these guys are extremely professional. And pretty much the old adage I've always worked on is that I can't let you work on my mother's car. I can't let you work on a customer's car.
That's good. That's very good. We're also joined by parts manager Cody Lewis. Good morning, Cody.
Morning.
Cody, tell me about the parts department at Infinity of Chattanooga.
Well, same old parts department. Pretty exciting, pushing out servicing shops around the local area. It's just me and one other guy. That's pretty much it, man. We're just rocking and rolling every day.
I love it.
Bonnaroo.
No, I'm not the
He's the Bonnaroo guy.
Are you really?
No, sir.
I don't know, Cody. Maybe you are. That's what they're telling me. Infinity of Chattanooga Finance and Insurance Manager is Mark Tanner. Mark, good morning.
Good morning.
So tell me how you, as far as when the customers come to your department and your relationships there.
So the nice thing is when you shop for a vehicle with Infiniti of Chattanooga, we're here to make sure we do a seamless process from beginning to end. You shop for the car, and then we'll shop for the best terms and conditions on your loan, whether it be a lease or a retail contract. We've got a multitude of lenders that we work with. We're very private, and we get you taken care of in and out as quick as possible.
So you're not letting Virgil come in taking selfies with the customers, is that right, while they're in with you, is that right?
Yeah, I try not to, but he's a lot taller than I am.
Well, Virgil, you've got a great group of managers, it sounds like, but you've got other wonderful team members at Infiniti of Chattanooga.
We do. It's a great culture here and a great family. That's where we're having our manager meeting once a week on Thursday mornings, and we're talking about the family and how we succeed together. That's what we do.
Our friend, General Manager of Infiniti of Chattanooga, part of Chattanooga Auto Square, is Virgil M. Edwards, Jr. What does the M stand for, Virgil?
Mercer, an old family name.
I love it. Virgil, hey, so remind us when the new Infinitis are coming out, and just give us that information one more time.
April 13th, we should see our first QX55. It's a new sport coupe crossover. Exciting car, new technology, great interiors, great colors. It's going to be a fun, sporty car. It's just the beginning for a lot of exciting things at Infiniti.
All right, Virgil and the rest of the crew there, thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful Easter. And how can people get more information about Infiniti of Chattanooga?
Call us 423-424-4040 or look at us at InfinityChattanooga.com. Come see us. And come see that beautiful new dealership. You guys, just unbelievable how good how well that's turned out. It's a great place. It really is.
Virgil, thanks, and thanks to your managers. I appreciate you joining us this morning.
Well, we appreciate your time. Have a good day.
Okay, bud. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
You too. All right, Virgil Edwards and managers Infiniti of Chattanooga, where they've got a lot of great things happening. Back in a moment.
This news brought to you by the Mark Shepard Agency of Shelter Insurance. Call 910-9393. 910-9393.
Gonna check out the streets right now, and don't forget, before we do that, tomorrow morning, a special broadcast. We will be hosting devotions from local churches tomorrow. Looking forward to that. It's presented by Best Buy Metals. Roger, we have several churches from 7 to 9. We're going to be playing devotions.
We sure do. So if you'd like to hear those devotions, tune in tomorrow morning right here on Mix 1041. Those videos will also be posted on our Mix 1041 Facebook page as well.
All right, let's get a check of the streets. What's happening?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac, North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working to clear up an accident on West Side Drive at Georgetown Road right there in the curve. We'll keep you up to date on that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by Nokian Tires. Nokian Tires is hiring nearly 150 workers in the first half of the year, from production operators to technicians and other specialists. Visit NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory to learn more and apply.
Hardee's invites you to try hand-breaded chicken tenders with new fiery sauce.
Crispy, juicy, hand-breaded chicken. Crispy, juicy, hand-breaded chicken.
And are you ready to give them the zestiest, drippiest dips of fiery sauce? Your answer is yes.
Crispy, zesty, fiery sauce. Crispy, zesty, fiery sauce.
Join us for hand-breaded chicken tenders with new fiery sauce at Hardee's. Feed your happy. Available for a limited time at participating Hardee's restaurants. Price and participation may vary.
The all-new Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Cleveland, right off I-75 and exit 20, the better way to buy.
Go-Kart All-Star personal shoppers always bring their A-game, so you get groceries just the way you like them. Every cut of meat, every piece of produce is picked specifically for you. They shop, you save.
This week's Save on...
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and cleveland-nissan.com today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner. And I'm Paul Gardner at Volunteer Ridipast. We can protect your home from termites without drilling your concrete or destroying your lawn with our exclusive Termidor HP2 treatment system. We have so much confidence in this system, we back all of our treatments with our unmatched 5-year, 100% money-back guarantee. No one else in Chattanooga does that. Let the local guys protect your home. Google Volunteer Ridipast or call us today.
No bug will survive. Call 698-7205.
Seeing, hearing, feeling is believing. Now at Jaguar Chattanooga, drive a new Jaguar at a payment that's right for you. Plus, every new Jaguar includes Jaguar Elite Care. Come in today and get complimentary maintenance on all new Jaguar models. At Jaguar Chattanooga, I-75 North at Exit 7.
The majority of what we do is domestic and bankruptcy. Those are our two biggest areas. There are also times someone comes in for, say, a bankruptcy and it turns into really a debt settlement, or it may be a divorce that turns into a bankruptcy. So we really like to listen to folks and hear what they have to say and help identify what their issue is, not just what they think it is, but what actually is present.
At the law offices of Andrew B. Morgan, they listen to your needs and help you find the best solution for your legal problems.
For more than 70 years, Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center has been a proud part of the Bradley County community. We offer one-time and monthly prescription fills with a state-of-the-art compounding pharmacy for customized medications. You can schedule an appointment with a healthcare professional that will listen to your needs, conduct a thorough medication review, and develop a personalized plan to meet your wellness goals. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street, phone 476-5548, or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
Stretch your stimulus with Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Save thousands. The more you buy, the more you save. Stretch your stimulus with up to 36 months free financing with approved credit. Take new furniture home today. We have hundreds of in-stock items for immediate delivery. Don't wait months. Look for the Take Me Home Today tags. It's a stimulus bonus. In-stock furniture and mattresses to take home today. No waiting. Hurry in and stretch your stimulus at all 4 Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress locations.
Cleveland area, people are very nice. It's nice to be treated that way. It's nice to be told thank you. It's nice to be told, it was my pleasure to serve
That's right.
you. Yeah, so
you've obviously got to deal with Chick-fil-A is what you're telling us.
No, yeah. My point is this. The world today is very chaotic in a lot of areas, and we're making more and more rules. We're making more and more things you can say, you can't do, you can't look at this person that way, that sort of thing. And we're losing sight of what really made us have unity, is looking at each person as an individual and a story, and why do they have that story, and how can I be a blessing in that story. And so I think we do a good job of that here, but I think we're getting pulled into a lot of those things that say that makes us one, but it doesn't. It separates us. So the one thing that does make us one is our relationship with Christ. And we're talking about Easter and renewing your heart, renewing your mind. So my challenge is to look at people and say, what is their story, and how can I, because I'm a Christian, build into that person's life and help them with their story. Mm-hmm. So that's my Truett Cathy little thing there.
It was great. Spoke at Lee several years ago.
Yes.
Long time. Well, several years ago.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies, what's going on this week?
Lindsay?
Okay. The Junior Achievement of the Ocoee Region, they're having a fundraiser at Zaxby's at the 25th Street location, Tuesday, April 6th from 5 to 8. And you just need to mention Junior Achievement when you order. This is only valid on dine-in, takeout, or drive-through orders.
Yeah, and a lot of places that have those, if you have time to do those, go by, because you don't have to do anything extra except buy the food, and these organizations get those things. A lot of, like Doe's Bros does that a lot of times. I went by and got my honey baked ham yesterday. They do some stuff like that, so participate in those if you can.
Absolutely.
April 10th, Bacon Festival at the Tri-State Exhibition Center. That is $5 per person, and it is free parking.
And it's from 10 to 8, and they're going to have all kinds of bacon-related dishes. They're going to have local craft vendors, and I loved this. It said talented entertainment instead of just entertainment.
Oh, okay.
So you'll want to check that out.
April 16th and 17th from 8 to 6 is the Spring High Cotton Vintage Market at the Ringgold Feed and Seed.
Okay.
Okay, and also April 17th, it's the 9th annual Master Your Garden Expo at Camp Jordan Arena. That's Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 6.
Yeah, and that sounds really cool. They're going to have demonstrations, they're going to have seminars, educational activities, and exhibits. And I'm going to tell you, if you haven't been there lately, get there early because it is crowded in that area. They've built up so much with the Topgolf and everything. So.
Okay, April 17th, also from 10 to 5, is the Banana Pudding Festival. That's in Cookeville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then May 21st at 7 p.m., Mercy Me with Outside Tour with Micah Tyler is at the Chattanooga AT&T Field.
And they're going to have pre-sales. They began yesterday, and then a public sale that begins tomorrow. And this is their first tour in over a year, and tickets start at $40. And they're going to have them socially distanced, so you can buy like a little area. Up to 20, I think. They had 8 booths of 8, booths of 20, and then singles.
Okay, and we're starting to see that. We're starting to see concerts come back, even on a national basis. So that's very encouraging.
Yes, that's good. And I think they're having several of the drive-in. You can check and see what the schedules are for those, too.
Okay,
so
good. All right, so when can we hear Rick and Granger Hughes?
You can listen to them on the Retirement Playbook Saturday at 8 a.m. on Mix, Sunday at 6 a.m. on Mix, and Saturday at 11 a.m. on The Buzz.
And, of course, it's Hughes Retirement Group. How can we get in contact?
You can give us a call, 423-664-4203. Come see us at 1035 Peerless Crossing, HughesRetirementGroup.com.
Ladies, have a happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Great to see you. All right, coming up, we're going to be joined by our friends from Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. We'll do that in just a moment. But first of all, Bridget, let's get a check of our Baskin-Robbins celebration list. What's going on?
Okay, happy birthday to your sister today, Lauren Bennett. Also,
Why should get top of the list? Oh, well, no, it's not obvious, and we don't know if she's family or not. We're still deciding. Mom's still got to go on Maury Povich and see what the deal is. Come on!
My sister-in-law, Charity Baggett, is celebrating on Sunday. Addison Cross is going to be 10 years old on Saturday, a student at Black Fox. My friend Glenda Free is celebrating her birthday today.
Now, are her and her mother-in-law speaking anymore?
Yes.
Glenda and Kay Free?
Yes.
Oh, God, just check what? I just checking. I didn't know. Kay got married. She's Kay, somebody else knows.
Kay Scott.
Kay Scott.
Yes.
Married into the Scott's furniture family, the Empire?
No.
But was she married Bobby Scott?
She did, yes.
What?
Different family.
Oh, it's a different.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder why Kay's getting all them couches. I didn't know.
Taylor Orr is celebrating today.
I love you, Kay Free.
That is from her husband, Daniel. Garrison Best is going to be 15 on Sunday. He's a freshman at Walker Valley, plays baseball, and is also in the band. Nicole Duckett is celebrating on Friday. Aaron Lewis also celebrating on Friday, along with Keith Romanger. Denny Williams is celebrating on Saturday.
I love Denny Williams.
Yeah, me too. And Mandy Beatty also celebrating on Saturday. She's a teacher at Michigan Avenue. Aaron Osborne celebrating today, along with Daniel Cudd. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us is the Mix 1041 Baskin-Robbins celebration list. We'll take those on the volunteer Redipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app.
All right, a quick check of the news right here, this news update. Then we have a quick check of sports and our friends at Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. Going to be joined by Cindy Chase with Cry Like in just a few moments.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, in the news this morning, and again, the Cleveland Daily Banner reporting Wednesday, and reporter Caitlin Gebby that Cleveland City Schools is denying that a middle school student was repeatedly sexually assaulted by a classmate. That's according to the city schools' formal response in that $10 million federal lawsuit. Bradley County Trustee's Office, you have business there today. Trustee Mike Smith announced that they're going to be closed today from 11 till 1, and that is because of employee training. Joseph Padilla of Cleveland pleaded not guilty in federal court earlier this week to 12 charges related to his actions during the Capitol riot January 6th in Washington. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Visit them online at drainrightguttering.com. They are the go-to gutter guys. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Whirlpool Cleveland Manufacturing on Benton Pike invites you to explore our many job opportunities. Go to jobs.whirlpool.com. Benefits on day one and a starting rate of $15.50.
The Town Squire, home of the best selection of the best name brand.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winter's on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
Mermaid Mattress wishes everyone a very happy Easter. Buy directly from the factory and have a great night's sleep. Cut the middleman out at Mermaid.
Take advantage of the savings on our Lindsay Line Anniversary two-sided mattress. A queen-size mattress that you can flip and rotate is only $499 and only at Mermaid Mattress.
Here is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. We'll have mostly sunny skies today. It's going to be cooler, a high of only 50 and a low of 28 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high near 53 and a low of 27. Mostly sunny on Saturday with a high near 61. The current Vascular Institute temperature is 36 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, coming up in just a moment, going to be joined by Wendy Carter and Cindy Chase, TVFCU and Cry-Like Real Estate. Looking forward to that. But first, let's get a check of our CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial Convenient Care Public Shopping Center, Paula Parkway in Cleveland. They are open 7 days a week. The sports brought to you by Solutions Finance. Our buddy Ricky Hentz, Solutions Finance, Cook's Food Store Plaza right here in Cleveland. Well, it is opening day, and everybody loves that word, as the Atlanta Braves will open their 2021 season in Philadelphia today. That'll be a first pitch of 3:05. We are your Braves stations, and here is the way we do things. Been doing it for years this way.
Braves day games are on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and night games are here on Mix 104.1. Same format we've used for several years. It's all driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Braves at Phillies today. First pitch, 3:05. We will not be having our regular program tomorrow morning. We're going to, of course, have those church devotionals thanks to Best Buy Metals, and we appreciate them sponsoring tomorrow morning. So I'm going to go ahead and peek ahead to Saturday. It's the NCAA men's, and then actually tomorrow night's the women's Final Four. And the men's Final Four on Saturday. Let's get to the action here. It'll be the first game. That's going to be Houston and Baylor. Houston and Baylor University in the NCAA men's Final Four in Indianapolis, Indiana, on Saturday at 5:14. Houston-Baylor on CBS in the second national semifinal. UCLA and Gonzaga. Yes, my Bruins, they got a big upset win over Michigan. I laid out yesterday and stayed up till 12:30, so couldn't come in. But anyway, UCLA-Gonzaga in the second national semifinal Saturday night, 8:36 CBS. The NCAA Women's Final Four tomorrow night in San Antonio. South Carolina will take on Stanford. At 6 o'clock ESPN tomorrow night, Arizona and the heavily favored UConn Lady Huskies, 9:30 tomorrow night on ESPN. And we've got a big programming announcement to make this morning. We've been getting a lot of questions about high school baseball coverage, and so we have responded to this. We are going to announce this morning the Talk 101.3 High School Baseball Game of the Week, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll begin Monday with Walker Valley at Cleveland High School Baseball. Again, that'll be on our sister station, Talk 101.3 The Buzz, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group and sponsored in part by Solutions Finance. So thanks to our sponsors for making it possible. Gary Owenby will cover Walker Valley at Cleveland High School on Monday. Back with Wendy Carter. And I think we've got Wendy ready. Cindy Chase is here. Let's just go ahead and do this. Wendy, can you hear me? Don't think Wendy can hear me. I can hear Wendy, can you hear me now? All right. If I can get some help in the back.
Yes.
Wendy, can you hear me? On what channel? Oh, me. Wendy, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Good morning.
Wendy Carter, we are live on the radio and on Mix TV. And we're also joined by Cindy Chase with Cry Like. Cindy, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well.
Get a little close to that microphone there, Cindy. Thank you very much. Wendy, I want to start with you. And first of all, let's get an update. How's everything going at TVFCU?
Oh, my goodness. Everything is going great. We are busy, love to be busy. And with our new promotion with mortgage savings of over $500, it's really keeping us busy.
My goodness. Tell me about that. Give me a little more detail, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. The mortgage savings that we're doing right now is actually we are paying for the appraisal and the credit report. So that's a good savings on your closing costs going in.
That's tremendous. Part of our interview series with the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union has been to spotlight realtors from around the area. And Wendy, I know you love working with Cindy from Cry Like.
Absolutely. She's wonderful.
Cindy, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Tell us a little about your career in real estate here.
Well, it's about a 20-year career. I've enjoyed it thoroughly and continue to enjoy it. Always had a lot of customer service in my background, so I can, consider that to be a big addition for me.
Talk about when customers come to you and you're showing customers and you get them to the buying part of it, about the importance of the relationship with you as the realtor and Wendy and the mortgage side of things. How important is it?
It is at the most imperative. Wendy will tell you that's my first move. If they call me and they're interested in property, the first thing I want to do is get them pre-qualified and make sure that I don't introduce them to things that they can't buy or, let them know exactly what they could do.
All right, and I understand you're, Brian Trotter just told me you're Cindy Trotter Chase, is that right?
That is correct.
You're a cousin of Brian. Do you ever say that publicly? I doubt.
Absolutely, all the time. Are you kidding?
Wendy, talk about working with Cindy.
I enjoy working with Cindy. It makes it such a streamlined process. We work really close together, trying to get that borrower pre-qualified first of all. That way we know exactly what they can qualify for and what sales price they need to be looking in. And so Cindy is excellent in that and getting them placed in exactly the property they want to be purchasing.
Cindy, of course, we're joined by Cindy Chase, Krylike, and Wendy Carter of Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. Cindy, this is a big time of the year, I know, in real estate. This springtime is here.
Absolutely. Actually, we've been experiencing a big year all through last year, even though it was a horrific time for many. When it comes to real estate in our particular area, it's been huge, very strong, and I guess that's due to the wonderful town that we live in and our strong economic base. It's a constant draw.
We're blessed, aren't we?
Absolutely.
We really are. Cindy, I want to go ahead and get your contact information out. Cindy Chase, of course, at Krylike Real Estate. How can people reach you?
You can reach me most any time. I say 23 hours a day because you might miss me once. I'm guilty of always answering my phone. 423-595-1308. That's my cell. You can text me or call me either way.
All right, and Wendy Carter, of course, we appreciate Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union facilitating this interview series, and we're going to be continuing with this next week. But Wendy Carter, how can people reach you at TVFCU?
Yes, you can reach me directly at 634-3674.
All right, very good. And I want to go back, Wendy, toward the beginning there and just mention that special program that you have happening with the TVFCU Mortgage Department.
Yes, the new series is Open the Door to Your Mortgage Savings. So basically, Tennessee Valley Credit Union is paying for your appraisal and your credit report fees.
Well, that is huge. And I tell you, that's a big help to people, especially right now, don't you think?
Absolutely. It's over a $500 savings on their closing cost.
All right, go ahead, and if you're thinking about it in this market, as Cindy mentioned earlier, go ahead and get pre-qualified, and you can do that, of course, with Wendy at Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. Wendy Carter, TVFCU, Cindy Chase, Krylike. Ladies, thanks so much. Happy Easter to both of you.
Thank you. Happy Easter to you.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you very much. All right, and thanks, of course, to Sarah, who sets these wonderful things up at Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. All right, we're going to take a break right here and come back with more on the radio and Mix TV. Mix 104.1. If you missed anything this morning, we've had a very busy morning since 7 o'clock. Watch Mix TV, our digital TV channel. Click Mix Mornings at mymix1041.com. I'm going to be taking off now. I'm going to get vaccinated, and I'm very honored to be doing that. I think it's a wonderful thing, and I would encourage you to do that. And so it's an editor's note here, but I'm privileged, I'm proud, and I believe it's a miracle, quite frankly. So I'm getting out of here to do that. And go Bruins on Saturday night. Let's upset and shock the world. Gonzaga. And here's a question. You say, Steve, UCLA, you may be a newer listener. I've explained this over the years. Why UCLA? My dad, Dr. Steve Hartline, who just retired, Dr. Hartline raised me on John Wooden and UCLA. So that's why I'm UT in football, but UCLA in basketball. All right. Happy Easter. God bless you. We love you, most of you. See you later.
Human kindness is an urge in all of us to help others.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
There is no bad time during the year to buy or sell with Bender Realty.
The market doesn't stop just because of the holidays. It's a really good time to still be buying and selling. There are people that are having job transfers, people are having babies, they're downsizing or maybe having to buy a bigger house. So just because it's the holidays doesn't mean that the market's going to stop.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Go-Kart All-Star personal shoppers always bring their A game, so you get groceries just the way you like them. Every cut of meat, every piece of produce is picked specifically for you. They shop, you save.
This week, save on certified Angus beef ribeye, $9.99 a pound. Mini watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, or pineapple, buy one, get one free. Made fresh in-store peanut butter eggs, $6.99 per pound, and more.
Value every day, Food City.
How do I calm the mind? Ease the achy back?
A good night's sleep. And I learned it from the best. Dave.
It's Dave, actually. And all you need is one of our mattresses.
Amazing.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell, and typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423. You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE, 11 minutes away from 9 o'clock here on a Thursday. Time now to talking about an event coming up in our community, as we're so glad to see one of our longtime friends of Mix 104.1 back in our studio. Shannon Wright with Touch the Sky Events is here to talk about the Sweet Tea and Sunshine Family Festival that's coming up. Shannon, first of all, it was great to see you this morning.
Great to see you too, Wayne. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it feels good to kind of get back in the routine of stuff like this, huh?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. It's been, what, August since I was here last?
Right.
Goodness.
Yeah,
yep.
This pandemic has definitely been a thing that's put a damper on community events and things like that.
Yep.
But we are ready this spring to get back out there and do some things. So tell our community, remind our community about the Sweet Tea and Sunshine Family Festival.
Well, it's our 5th annual Sweet Tea and Sunshine Festival at the Greenway Park and Pavilion. We have over 150 vendors, food trucks, a trackless train for the kids, petting zoo, pony rides, zero-gravity trampoline, a beauty pageant, and so much more. And of course, as always, free admission and free parking.
Yeah, again, people, if you've been looking for something to kind of get you back into the mood of things being somewhat normal, the Sweet Tea and Sunshine Family Festival will put you back in that groove, won't it?
That's right. Absolutely. We're just looking forward to getting back at our normal schedule this year, as opposed to last year having to postpone it to August.
Absolutely. Now, also, remind us about some of the vendors. I know people wondering a lot of time at festivals you come and there's 10 of a candle store, 10 of this, 10 of that, and it doesn't really have a good variety. You pride yourself on making sure the variety is in your festivals.
That's right. Absolutely. I am a promoter that really cares about their customers as well as vendors. And so I don't want to have 10, 15, 20 candle vendors because that's not fair. You know, it's not only the vendor, but the customer as well. So we really like to offer a large variety of vendors for the shoppers to shop.
And kind of give us maybe a rundown of some of those type of vendors that you've already known that's going to be there.
Yeah, so of course we have handmade, homemade candle vendors, jewelry vendors, boutique clothing vendors. We have quite a few baked good vendors that sell a variety of, you know, cookies and cakes and stuff like that. And of course we have a lot of local business vendors who want to come out and just promote their products and services to the local community. And we also were excited to have North Cleveland Church of God this year to be there, which is my personal church.
Yeah, good stuff right there. And I know in the past we've also talked about entertainment and things like that. Is that going to be a part of this year's festival?
Oh, yes. We have a full schedule this year. I don't have it with me this week, but I will have it next week when I'm on again. We have local comedians that will be there. We have, of course, my husband, first of all, is a stage sponsor.
We need to go back. Jason Wright.
We have to rewind that. Yeah. I'll get in trouble if I don't mention that.
CountItSold.com.
CountItSold.com with Jason Wright with RE/MAX Experience, 650-9806 for all of your real estate needs. We're going to have the Carpet Capital Cloggers from Dalton, Georgia. That will be on stage 3 times. They're always a huge crowd pleaser.
Fan favorite, yes.
Yes. So we have a full line of a schedule for the Sweet Tea and Sunshine Festival on the stage.
All right, so folks, this is coming up on April the 24th, 10 to 5.
Yes, sir.
There at the Greenway Park and Pavilion. Sweet Tea and Sunshine. We like to say the word family festival because it really is all about family for this, isn't it?
That's right, absolutely. Whether you're a newborn baby or a 100-year-old grandma, you're going to find something there at the festival to enjoy. It's always family friendly. I never allow anybody to come as a vendor that may have something that's inappropriate that my own children would not be able to see, so you'll never have to worry about having to close a little one's ears or eyes and, you know, afraid of what they're going to see or hear.
Again, we're speaking with Shannon Wright with Touch the Sky Events. She is the event coordinator for this. And as we talk about, you mentioned there's going to be some people there selling some homemade goods. What about food in general? I know that's something you always have been priding yourself on as well.
Yes, so we have 15 food trucks.
15.
That's 15.
Wow.
15. So you better bring your appetite because it's a huge variety of any kind of food that you can possibly think of will be at the festival.
You know, and let's go ahead and think about this as well. It's outdoors, so people can feel comfortable. And if they want to wear a mask and do those things, that's more than welcoming.
That's right.
So just whatever makes people feel comfortable.
Absolutely. Yeah, we are not requiring people to wear a mask, but you're more than welcome to wear a mask. Our booths are 12 by 12, so there's plenty of space inside the booth for the customer as well as the vendor. And we also have 10-foot aisleways. So not only are you outdoors, but there's 10-foot aisleways to walk down the aisles to each booth, so there's plenty of space.
So don't need to worry about that, folks. Again, go ahead and mark it on your calendars. April is here, April the 1st, so just a few short weeks away. The 24th, 10 to 5, over 150 vendors.
150, 150.
And then 15 food vendors.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything else, maybe website, Facebook, or something that people could kind of follow to keep up with this event?
Absolutely. So every day I post a featured vendor to let everybody know what kind of vendors to expect at the festival. So go to Touch the Sky Events and Promotions LLC on Facebook and make sure that you click, respond to the event that you are going. So you'll see each vendor on there from now until the festival. Also, my website is touchtheskyevents.com. However, we are sold out of vendor booths with a waiting list of 36 vendors waiting to get into the festival.
Wow.
So we are sold out of vendor booths, but you never know.
Yep.
You can sign up to be on the waiting list if you're interested.
Can you tease us with anything else about Touch the Sky events maybe coming through the rest of the year, or just kind of get through this one and see what happens?
Oh, yeah. So this year I'm actually hosting 8 events.
Wow.
Yeah, very exciting. And I'm very excited about my first event in Decatur, Alabama. So I will be doing a July 3rd and 4th event. It's called Spirit of America Family Festival in Decatur, Alabama.
So maybe people can make that short trip there for the day and enjoy that as well.
That's right.
But here locally, April 24th, put it on your calendars, 10 to 5, the Sweet Tea and Sunshine Family Festival. It's going to be at Greenway Park and Pavilion. And give us your husband's contact information one more time. Of course, we got to get him a little bit of a plug. He's promoting all of the entertainment.
That's right. Jason Wright with RE/MAX Experience, 423-650-9806, CountItSold.com.
Well, great to see you, Shannon, in the studio again, and
Thank you,
let's
too.
kick off some good events this year.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, we're going to take a quick news break. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay here with us on Mix 104.1.
The Mix 104.1.
Tuesday to 12 charges related to his actions during the Capitol riot on January 6th in Washington, D.C. Padilla, 40, is accused of assaulting a police officer and throwing a flagpole during the storming of the Capitol, an unsuccessful mob effort to block certification of the election of President Joe Biden. Padilla originally faced 6 charges and was arrested by the Bradley County Sheriff's Office on February 23rd after people recognized him in videos and tipped off the FBI. Just over 2 weeks later, a federal grand jury indicted him on 12 charges. On Tuesday, he pleaded not guilty to those charges. Get full news at mymix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Vascular Institute. The VIC team of physicians and medical providers is accepting new patient appointments right here in the Ocoee region. To make an appointment, call 602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
So now instead of them just sitting there being ready, when the curtain opens like Johnny Carson, the guests come on. All right, let's see who the first 2 guests are.
And therefore, we hereby proclaim Tuesday, September 8, 2020, as WCLE Mixed TV Show Day in Cleveland and Bradley County.
Really, this is a very nice new facility. I think your statue out front's a little bit over the top.
Tune in weekdays for Mixed Mornings for the latest local and state news. Only on Mixed TV.
At Anatole Exteriors, we specialize in more than just your building's exterior. We also specialize in building lasting relationships. Our commitment to excellence and ingenuity has made us a reputable company for over 20 years. Whether it be EIFS, stone, or panel, when we wrap your project, your building becomes one of our very own. Because at Anatole Exteriors, we have the same skin in the game.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
And a new sponsor of this traffic, it is Life Bridges. And Bridge, I know that's something that we're very proud about.
Yeah, that's right. Life Bridges is hiring, and so you can visit their website, lifebridgesonline.com, to find out more. They're going to be having a job fair coming up on April 16th at Medical Center Pharmacy here in Cleveland. So you can join us for that. We'll be there with a live broadcast. But that is Life Bridges. Again, lifebridgesonline.com.
Ladies, if bladder control or pelvic issues are troubling you, it's not just you. Visit itsnotjustyou.com to learn how Erlanger Urology can help.
Powered by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union.
TVFCU puts money back into the community to support musicians like me. And me. So get a home.
And me.
Anyone else?
And me.
Get a home loan at tvfcu.com. Don't bank corporate, bank together.
TVFCU is an equal housing lender.
Come in
and to see the entire collection of adjustable power bases now available at Mermaid Mattress. Work, play, or sleep all night long on a new adjustable mattress set from Mermaid Mattress.
Here is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. We'll have mostly sunny skies today. It's going to be cooler, a high of only 50 and a low of 28 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high near 53 and a low of 27. Mostly sunny on Saturday, again with a high near 61. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 37 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Mountain Gas. Mountain Gas provides reliable deliveries and appliances, including gas logs and water heaters. Contact them today for the best new customer offer of the season. Mountain Gas, 5492 Water Level Highway. Visit mountaingas.com.
All right, that is going to wrap it up for Mix Mornings here on Mix TV, as we hope you've enjoyed our show once again this morning. And as Steve mentioned earlier today, we will be out of the studio tomorrow for Good Friday, but we have lots of things planned out tomorrow, Bridget, that we're looking forward to.
That's right. We'll have several devotionals from some of our local church leaders. You can tune into that right here on Mix 104.1 tomorrow morning between 7 and 9, and then also catch those videos on our Mix 104.1 Facebook page as well. And then we'll have all Christian music for Easter weekend as well here on Mix 104.1.
Yes, but presented by Best Buy Metal, so we appreciate that sponsorship as well. Bridget, anything else?
Yeah, we've got a quick birthday to add that we did not get on earlier. Audrey Moore is 55 today, and that just came in a few minutes ago, and she lives in Charleston. So happy birthday to Audrey.
All right, until Bridget's back with you, coming up about 11 o'clock this morning. She'll take you through your lunch hour as well for the Mixed Midday Party. I will be back with you later today, starting at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So we're looking forward to that, getting you home with a bonus day for some people tomorrow, being off on Good Friday. So we look forward to that broadcast and both of those broadcasts coming up. Stay here with us throughout the day. Maybe we'll check in, maybe with Scott McGowan in a few minutes, Bridget, and see what's going on at 04 today as well. Stay here with us on Mix 104.1.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is